Hi there and welcome to T5. Today we got a market study for Wednesday, July 25th, 2007. Oh, good night. What a day out there. Again, you always got to watch when these channels get broken on light volume. It can be a scary thing, and anyone long the market today found that out. One interesting thing here, the NASDAQ taking a hit but still in an uptrend. The Dow, we're currently right now back right near this channel. The transports definitely below the channel, and the utilities took it on the chin as well. From a cap standpoint here, you can see that the OEX, or the large caps, are back inside the channel again, and don't think the small or the middle are going to break this time around. A couple interesting things here in the commodity world. Gold started to take a break since its recent breakout, and oil took another gap down today. Bonds struggling upward. With the big move up here, we've got these breadth indicators going nuts. We've got buy signals all over the place. We have one here on the trend, got one here on the new high and new low, 26 new high and new low, also on the 40%, and the crazy guy breadth indicator. Not so much here on the trend, but clearly here in the volatilities we've got another buy signal. Alright, let's go over the sectors. First, we'll start off with the best performing one, which was telecom, which doesn't tell us much since she's going sideways. And then we have the consumer staples, but again, not really doing too much, just hanging out there below resistance. Technology kind of held its own today in the light of everything. And we've got the healthcare sector back down, battling that support area. The industrials finally taking a break here, well deserved. And we've got the consumer discretionary going back down to the lower end of that channel. Materials, remember how we wanted a nice setup? Well, we got it. Look at that, right back down to that 41, 50, 42 area. And the semiconductors, getting down here in the lower part of the list, kind of took it on the chin. And financials, this has been a big crusher lately, and as you can see here, we're back down to more major term support. Energy took it on the chin, partly due to oil. And these utilities, which was just trying to break above that little section, you can see clearly is not in the mood to go up. Alright, let's go ahead and give the market a rating. Again, everything's still up. Today was just kind of a huge flush day. We've got a lot of buy signals out there. I'm not going to run out and believe them, but this big of a move usually has this little tendency to bounce back for the next day or two. Since we're back down into a channel, I'm going to pretty much go into the neutral range. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 0 rating. The portfolio, everything's looking kind of good. I'm going to start stepping this up, and I'm pretty happy here, so I'm going to give that a 2 rating. Day trades, a lot of good day trades today, and the problem is TradeStation is down, so I don't have those charts to show you any of them. We can go ahead here and go over the swing trades using the other charting software since TradeStation's down. The first one here is this HOF. Now remember, we went long right over here and again moved that stop up yesterday and got stopped out today with everything else happening. Had a big move down here after earnings on Countrywide. Made nice money on the original trade, also day traded it and made a couple extra bucks there. This was one that was on our watch list last night, and we had an order to get filled right under this bar in our stop right above this area. This is one we just initiated today. Here's Lehman Brothers, and we had a nice move down here. As you can see, we've kind of cleared this last little area. And as I jump back to the daily, look at the kind of volume we have here. And you can't see it on this chart, but we're at break even on this trade, and I've got a nice stop set, so I'm going to probably leave this alone for the time being. Taking a look at Marvel here, finally got the breakdown, and again, stepping back just a little bit, you can see we've kind of gotten under this area. I've adjusted my stop just to the point of about 25.31, so it's through that 25 level. Let's just keep it there. And again, wish we would have got a little more action here to really convince me of all that. Alright, let's do a quick portfolio review. Alright, taking a look at the dashboard here. Again, equity curve, not too much until we get some more data on this thing. Looking at our current risk, again, right now, risk without profit is very nominal at 0.6%. You'll see if we get stopped out where our stops are, we're going to actually make money. Most of the risk is coming from that new trade, SCHL, and that's only about 0.6% of our risk. So nothing here really to worry about. Looking at what we've got going in play here, about 26 long, 58 short, and with the market doing what it is, I'm kind of glad we're more on the short side. Here we are, still got this account over the percentage returns of the S&P, and like I said earlier, don't ever want to give this back. And now I've come up with two charts, fixed my little problem, but again, this here is going to be my account chart, and this is simply a chart of the S&P 500, so you can see them side by side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first run here. Alright, found a couple interesting long positions for tomorrow. Because of what our portfolio looks like and with all those signals, I'm going to have to kind of sit with my hands on the short side. If it didn't go down today, I don't know if it wants to, so I may place just one or two of the better of these orders out of my first run to the long side. Alright, trading thoughts for the night. Had a pretty good day trading. One interesting thing that you always think about after these big dramatic moves in the market is all the things you could have done different to make more money. It's like the old Texan says, don't shit on yourself. It's a pretty dangerous thing. Most of the time we don't get this dramatic of a move, so playing your cards safe is going to be better off for you in the long run. So again, even though I could have made more money today, I'm pretty happy with things, and even if this was not a dramatic day, I still would have made good money. That's all we got to do. Try to make money on the small days. The big days, it gives it to you. Remember, you can see these and other trading lessons at t5trading.blogspot.com.